The used car market is changing dramatically in the end of 2022 and beginning of 23. There's a lot more inventory, and quite frankly, book values are crashing. But for dealerships and even consumers, this creates an opportunity. According to this article from Auto Marketing, variable management is important, and many dealerships don't do this, and as a consumer, you can take advantage of it. What does that mean? First of all, there's distressed inventory. What is distressed inventory? When a dealership has a vehicle that's been on their lot for too long, 30, 45 days, depending upon how long it is, sometimes the reason that that inventory is aged is because there's something wrong with the vehicle. It might not necessarily be a mechanical problem. It could be a problem with the market. Maybe that vehicle is not in demand anymore. Maybe it's the wrong color. Maybe the equipment package isn't good. But there's something about that vehicle which is not desirable. They call it a left-handed vehicle. It's not really that popular and people don't want it. And when that happens, the vehicle becomes aged. Now, certainly a dealership can discount the vehicle, more and more to get rid of it. Sometimes the problem why it's distressed is it's overpriced. Maybe the dealer paid too much. But if it's a popular vehicle, you usually don't have to discount it too much because somebody will snap it up because it's a desirable vehicle that may be hard to find. The solution to those is easy. You discount it, right? And you don't want it to be 45, 60, or 90 days because that's going to be a problem. However, there's another problem. Sometimes dealerships price profitable inventory too low. There's some desirable cars that dealerships don't recognize are very desirable, and they price it too low, partially because they're reacting to their distressed inventory, and they look at like, well, this car is 90 days old and I can't sell it. I better avoid it on this car. If the vehicle is a high value investment for that dealership, they may have low market days of supply, but a lot of dealers consistently price these vehicles below where the vehicle should be priced at. And they also sell very fast, super fast in many cases. So consumers see these and snap it up. So what you can do as a consumer is, if you're looking for a certain type of car, widen your range a little bit. If you're looking for, let's say, a certain type of Ford Explorer, let's say, widen your range to a couple different models. You may find that an XL model is not as desirable as an XLT, but you may find an XLT priced the same as an XL. So if you widen your scope a little bit, look at what the market is, you may find a dealership that accidentally prices an inventory too low, and you can jump on it, right? But you're not going to know it unless you watch the market for a while. Don't jump on the first car and think that, well, that's just how much these cars cost. Dealerships very frequently price their cars improperly because they're not paying attention to the numbers. It's kind of like that movie Moneyball, right? Where you have to know your numbers and you have to know your data science for inventory. By the same token, you can avoid distressed inventory. You know that already. You see the price is too high and it's not a good car. But there's a lot of valuable inventory that dealers have on their lot that they accidentally price below what they could get for it if they price it higher. And the author of this article is a company that helps dealers do that. And what they tell you is, have patience on vehicle that offer the highest potential for ROI, return on investment, basically higher price. As a consumer, you can use that to your advantage. Some dealerships don't have patience, or they make a mistake. All it takes is a mistake on one vehicle, because you only need one vehicle, right? If a dealership has 100 cars on a lot and they price one car improperly, boom, you can jump on it. But you have to keep your options open, and then you have the patience, right? If the dealership is going to make a mistake by not having patience, don't you make the same mistake. Don't just jump on a car because you like the color. Wait a while. Find the one that has the right combination of price and equipment and color and things you want. You may have to widen your range, even your geographical range. Instead of finding a car in your hometown, do a search for 50, 100 miles. Look, it only takes you a couple hours to get there, and use that to help you get the vehicle you want at a price. Deals are out there, and this is an industry trade insider publication, so you can find these deals. And if you're a dealer, you know this already, but if you're a dealer, make sure you're watching the markets and checking your inventory. Yeah, you don't want to have a 90-day-old distressed inventory, but on the other hand, you don't want to price something too low where you could have sold it for a little more money to make up for consumer interest.